and welcome to a glorious sunshine morning here in the south of Spain. You'll see me popping into the shade a little bit. That's just because I've got trees and stone walls around me on various sides, and you can hear the birds chirping in the background. Beautiful spring morning, and springtime is the perfect time for people to start thinking about getting themselves back into some degree of shed. So that brings me to our Q&A Wednesday question, and that question reads as follows. What is the minimum amount of running that you can do and that will be able to improve your health? The good news is the wonderful scientists in the sports science laboratories have done all of that for me already. Sorry about the slight sunlight's not quite where I'm wanting it to be, but I'm needing to hold the camera out to the side and still somehow not trip over what's in the path in front of me, so it's going to be slightly of a backlit type of video at least until I get around the next corner. But the question of the day being, so what is that minimum amount of running that you can get away with and still improve your health? And the answer to that is remarkably simple. And that is that as little as 5 to 10 minutes of running each and every single day is enough to be able to improve all-cause mortality rates by 28%. That's right, 5 to 10 minutes of running every single day reduces your all-cause mortality rate by 28%. So what we can say from that is just remember that if you're just starting out, you're going to be starting out with like a walk-jog type of combination. So you're just looking at your combined jogging time being 5 minutes. So even if you can only manage 30 seconds of jogging at a time, no problem whatsoever. You just head out, do what you're able to do, and combine all your little jogging bits that you do together and accumulate 5 minutes, and that's enough for the day. Or you can be looking at working your way towards, say, accumulating 10 minutes of jogging time and do that every second day. So one day on, one day off. That gives you some time to get at least a little bit of a rest day in between your jogging days. But the ideal would be to build up consistency. So looking at doing something every day and looking at building up your 5-minute jogging time until you're able to jog for 5 minutes consistently. And then what you can do is jog for 5 minutes, take a minute walk break, and then jog for another minute or two, building up towards 10 minutes of jogging time. So that's what I would do, and that's what my Couch to 5K training program does as well, is builds you up through that sequence until you, by the time you get to the end of it, you'll be able to jog for half an hour without taking any rest breaks in between. So there you go. 5 to 10 minutes a day, or 10 to 15 minutes every second day is enough to reduce all-cause mortality by 28%. So if there was ever a better excuse to get out there and start doing some running each and every single day, just a little bit, and you'll be so much healthier at the end of it. That's my take on the matter, and remember that the good folks at YouTube will be posting something up here as far as suggested videos for you to have a look at, and what I'll also do down at the bottom over here is put my playlist of videos that I put together that will help you through your beginner Couch to 5K program that will work your way up from doing your approximately 5 minutes a day's worth of jogging all the way up to being able to run non-stop for half an hour. With that said, I'll see you next week for another Q&A Wednesday, and remember that you can follow along each and every single Sunday for what I'm doing in my training to be able to come back from a severe knee injury that I picked up from a totally unrelated sport back ultra marathon. Till then, speak to you really soon. Cheers.